Murder, She Wrote. Wow. These guys are here for sure. All right, so welcome back to my channel, guys. If you're just tuning in, thank you. Tonight I'm at Markham Woods. Now I left the house around 5 and sunset is like at 5:30 or so, and I was hoping to get here while it was still light out, but I got stuck in some traffic. And as you can see, it's pretty dark now. So it's gonna be a night ride. So this is gonna be my second proper night ride, I guess. And the first one I did, that video was not popular at all. It had a whole 30 views or something. But it was really fun nonetheless, and I did a review of this light that I'm using right now, which I'm pretty happy with. So yeah, today it's gonna be another night ride. I'm taking a little bit of a different path through the woods tonight. Going a different direction. This is the west side of the trail. It's a little bit more densely overgrown than the other side, I think. And I'm also using the GoPro chest harness today. I've been using the my chin mount on my full face helmet recently, and the last few videos I've made, if you've watched them, there was one from Virginia Key and one from Amelia Earhart Park. Like the angle of my camera was, I felt like a little low, so I kind of moved my setup back to a chest harness for now, just because I know this is like my tried and true angle of view here. So that's how I'm riding tonight. Whew. The weather is just beautiful. We had this cold front just came through, and I think today's the last day. It's going back to hot tomorrow. So I'm just here to enjoy this weather. Some steep type turns here. Nice. Whoa, that was almost too close for comfort. Whoa. Now usually this section, I usually do it the other way around, so that downhill there turned into a bit of a climb, but there's a bit of a downhill right here. One thing I've changed since the last ride is I now put my helmet, I put my light on my helmet now, and I can now point in the direction I'm going. It's a little bit better, I think. Oh, and I'm also filming this in 4K. I'm trying to experiment with it. I normally film my videos in 1080p, which is fine, but you know, this GoPro is capable of 4K, so I figured, you know, let me try that. In the past, I did have problems processing those files, but since I got a new laptop, you know, I think it should be able to process those. So hoping this is going to be a nice 4K night ride to watch later. Felt like something was wrong with my back for a second. As you can see, I'm riding without my gloves today. I actually put them in my trunk, and I just got a new hydration pack that I'm going to be doing a review of in the upcoming videos. But it looks like I didn't tighten it properly, so like the water leaked out of the pack and all over my gloves. My gloves are wet bites, I haven't got to the trail. The hydration pack was also wet, not on the inside, on the outside. And so I'm kind of without gloves and without a hydration pack now. Yeah. Oh, it's just so fresh in the woods. This weather is amazing. Whew. All right. So I'm about halfway done with this trail segment. There's a cool skinny here I'd like to do. Oh, unfortunately I fell off. Now check this out here. Sasquatch crossing. So let's take a look around. Maybe I can spot a Sasquatch, huh? There's a couple of jumps here that I like to do. Whew. Oh, that's wild. There's actually a lot of people riding tonight. There's a lot of cars in the parking lot. A lot of people doing night rides, taking advantage of this great weather we're having. Now, right now I'm actually going down the utility road. Just wanted to go down and see what's over here. Spooky. Definitely spooky. I probably mentioned in my other video, the other night ride video, but when you ride at night, everything just, you know, especially with a really good light, everything just has such long shadows. So it almost seems like something's always jumping out at you as you move your head. Everything's moving, and yeah, it's a little spooky. So I'm actually keeping my eye out for some deer and bear tracks. There's definitely a lot of bears on this trail here. I saw one, maybe not the same one, I don't know, but I've seen them 3 times. First time I saw a mother bear and a cub, and then the last 2 times was very recently actually. I saw a bear, just a single bear, and I know he lives here somewhere. The bears that live here are the Florida black bears. I'm kind of turn my head to look around. Oh no, there's a dead end here. Huh. I've actually never been down this way. Oh, there's a road. Okay, well that makes sense. We don't want to go here then. Let's go back. There's a trail that goes here. So I'm gonna go see if this is an actual trail or not. Okay, right now it's looking like this is not a trail. Yeah, I'm gonna go back. I don't like this. It's not a trail. I think people walk here, but I don't think this is where I need to be going. Let's go back a bit. So like I was saying, I'm recording 4K. You know, I know like most TVs, most people have TVs and laptops can play back in 4K. It's a bit more of a pain to process these files and edit the videos just because it takes so much longer. Okay, there's a trail here. Let's go over here. Yeah, it takes forever to process and upload, but then the quality of the video is so much better. I mean, honestly, what is this? Oh, okay, I'm back on Lacosi Loop. I know where I am. So, nobody's complained about my video quality. You know, I think 1080p is pretty standard. It's good quality. It's not too low and it's not so high that it takes a while to load the file to watch. So, you know, if it's not broken, don't fix it. That's my approach to it, but this video is more of like an experiment. I just want to see how good things look at night. And 4K. Oh, slid out there a little bit on that turn. Sandy. Ooh, okay, I'm coming up on the fun part here. I think it's here. Maybe in a bit. Maybe not yet. bypass. No, we don't want to feature bypass. We want to do the fun stuff. This segment here is where I always see deer. Oh, here, this is actually the new wooden feature they just built. Woo! Wow, I almost cleared that. And apparently I'm riding with my shock closed. I definitely felt it when I landed. It was really rough. Ah. Okay. Oh, here we are now. This is where the woods get really thick. It's almost like walls of trees. I'm gonna go ahead and do this section here called Boneyard. Okay, hold on. I just came off the trail here, but there's another utility road that I think I'd like to explore. So, actually, no, I don't think so. I'm gonna keep going. It's a little spooky. Too spooky for me. Slipped on a root there. So they recently actually had a scavenger hunt here in the woods where they put some flags around, just like white flags. And next to each flag, there's a few local bike stores volunteered some gear. So the scavenger hunt was for some mountain biking gear. And unfortunately I missed it. I was traveling in Miami, but I heard it was pretty cool. Yeah, there's some cool prizes people found, some tire sealant, some tools, stuff like that. So it's really cool. There's a good community here for sure. That I think it's mostly for the kids, but I know like a lot of adults took part. Can't blame them, it's fun. Whew. Wow. Oh, what is that sound? Oh. Hold on. Oh, just heard something really weird. It caught me off guard and I clipped my pedal. Just gotta stay for a second and listen. Sounded like a scream almost. I heard it and then lost my concentration, and then when I hit my pedal. Speaking of hitting pedals, I got a flip chip on this bike, which you know, it's like a little bolt in the back that you can switch around the position of it, and what it does is it changes the bike's geometry. It raises the bottom bracket like a 1/4 inch. Well, obviously your pedals as well. So the bikes, actually the stump jumpers, actually come in oh, look at that. I don't know if you can see it. The typewriter here. Murder, She Wrote? Perhaps? I don't know. That's really creepy. Whew. Anyways, what I was just saying. Oh, about the flip chip on my bike. So the stump jumpers, by default, come in the low configuration. So what that means is, you know, you're closer to the ground. And I actually don't know, like, don't quote me on it. I think you basically have a little bit better handling of the bike when you're closer down. And what you can do is you can switch the flip chip on it and raise the bottom bracket, and it also like steepens the head tube angle slightly, so it makes the bike a little bit more maneuverable, and it also makes your pedal strikes a little less likely. So right now I gotta tell you, I am hitting my pedals quite a bit on roots and rocks, so I know like flipping the chip is something I'm gonna benefit from. But one thing people say is that after you flip the chip, you do lose a bit of stability. So you know, there's a bit of a trade-off there. You know, you lose some stability, but you do gain in handling. So I think I'm gonna try it. Honestly, I think it's such a minor change that I might not even notice it. Hey, worth a try. Oh, that was rough. I always clear that part very easily, but today I clipped it. Things look very different in the dark. Actually, so it was what, Thursday? I'm not even sure I'm going in the right direction right now on this trail. So, just hoping that nobody comes the other way around. This trail system, they actually switch the direction of the trail every other day. So, you always got to pay attention on which day you're riding, in which direction you're going. It's just right now I'm on Mitched Up, and I missed that sign, and I cannot recall whether it goes this direction on Thursday or the other way. Whew. Yeah, well, hope you're enjoying the video. You know, this isn't like, I noticed that people don't really like longer videos. Seems like, you know, this attention span is getting progressively shorter. So, you know, I understand, like, this might not be the most interesting video, but hey, you know, if you're into night rides on a mountain bike through the forest and you don't want to do it yourself, but whew. Oh, this is another utility road right here. Wow, like, look at that. So my light reaches pretty far down.